Good afternoon. I'm sitting in the RV. Just got back from an adventure at Tucson at what was it? Arizona Sonora Desert Museum, which was fabulous. Had a great time, great lunch. It's just been a wild whirlwind tour of the Wild West, and I haven't really posted a lot, and I apologize for that. I've been doing a little art on the road, but that's also difficult too when you're traveling from town to town, so not a lot's getting done, but that's okay. I'm having fun and I'm gathering tons of inspiration. The saguaro cactus here, they're beautiful, incredible. The weather's been pretty good compared to what else is going on in the States, so we feel pretty lucky to not have to deal with all of that. And I'm just trying to figure out what direction my YouTube channel is going to go. You know, you can sit around and watch all these people tell you, oh, don't do this, you need to niche down, and you need to, micro talk about things, and that's just not me. I can't do that. I have too many interests, and I'm too scatterbrained, seriously, to even try and pick one thing. When I'm at home with the kids and grandkids, I talk about that, and I go to the beach, and when I'm traveling in the RV, I talk about that. When I'm hanging out with my pups and my husband, I have a full life, and I can't put it down into one little, I'm just going to talk about this. So anyway, and I could do videos of me painting, and I will do that. Right now it's just difficult with the traveling, but we're having such a great time. I turned 70 on this trip, and I've never felt better in my life. Being on the road and doing what we're doing requires a lot of energy. You have to, do a lot of planning, even though we're on a little plug here for Fantasy RV Tours. They pretty much, give you your itinerary and you follow that, but you still have to keep up with normal everyday housekeeping duties. Plus you need to fold in your RV and take off to your next destination. So anyway, I don't think I'll be niching down. I'm excited about our next stop, which will be in Tombstone, and then that's where our trip ends, and we will head back to Texas, and hopefully the weather will be wonderful by then. But I just wanted to come on here and just talk a little bit, and I don't really think that I have a lot to say sometimes. I'm pretty much like a lot of artists. I spend a lot of time alone, and this is a way for me to have some kind of community while I'm on the road. If I can, spend some time making a video or just talking to other artists in the YouTube world, it helps. It helps not to be so introverted, which I am introverted, even though that seems kind of silly when you think about an introvert actually sitting down and making a video and talking about themselves, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense at all, but hey, it's the world that we live in. And I, not very good at it. I don't want to script out what I'm going to say. I probably need to, because I have one of those scatterbrains that, whoop, it's gone. I'll think of something and there it goes. So anyway, I don't know if you're like that, but definitely it's in my realm of life right now. And I don't know if it's old age or if I've always kind of been this way. I lose my words sometimes. I get off track. I usually drive people crazy when I'm trying to talk, and I'm very slow with talking. Don't know what that is, but I've been that way my whole life. So I have to see it in my brain before it comes out of my mouth, and sometimes that process takes a little time. So back to once my trip is over with this and I go back to Texas, my first stop is for my lovely eye injection, which, like I've talked about before, I'm grateful for them because it keeps me from losing total sight in my left eye. And then I can check on my right eye and make sure I keep that one healthy too. I'm waiting for the day when, miracle upon miracle, they come out with a pill and I will no longer have to have injections. But in the meantime, I have to have injections. So I don't know if, well, let me put it this way. I would love it if you would comment below on what you would like to see from me as far as a YouTube creator goes. Do you want to see more of my art, my process? Or do you want to hear about my everyday life, which sometimes I think is boring, but it's not really when you think about it. I've traveled all over the country and seen things I never in a million years would have thought that I would see. There's so much to do in America. I mean, every town we go to, there's something like amazing. And a lot of times if you're driving in a car or, just traveling, you see something, you think, oh, I'm going to stop and look at that. No. So this is awesome that we do, make these trips and stop and actually visit these sites. I think we're going to a show tonight that apparently is just phenomenal, so I'm looking forward to that. Tomorrow, I am going to go to the pre-gym show, which the gym show, Tucson Gem Show, has been on my bucket list for years, and I've just never been in this area during the time. And I'm still going to miss the big show, but I think there's enough little shows that have opened up this week, and since we have a free day tomorrow, I'm so looking forward to it. I do a little jewelry making, silversmithing. Not as much as I used to because of my eyesight. But there's one thing I am looking forward to, and that's going to one of these shows and trying on some of their really good optical glasses that could help me with some of the detail stuff. I don't need it for my paintings because I'm at the point now with my abstracts that it is more of feeling, and I don't do detail, so I don't need that power lens to paint. I just need to be able to get my feelings, my spirituality onto a canvas, which is easy. I can even take off my glasses and do that. It's more of a feel and the textures on the canvas and, you know, the colors that I'm more interested in. And since I do not do detail work, I love it. It really frees me and helps me to remember that I don't have to have my full sight to be able to still be creative. Now the jewelry making, that's a different story, but I do want to go and enjoy the gem show and just see what they might have. I'm gonna look for some cabochons. And with the price of silver today, I don't know, but I do have a lot of silver that I need to do something with when I get home. So that's all I really have to talk about today. I'm trying to do longer videos. I always do shorts, and I have probably 100 of them right now, and I'm not getting much traction. So I thought I would give this a try, and excuse the background, but I really do not have a whole lot of space in here to film. And if I turn my camera around, then you get the mirror effect there. And with this, you're seeing the RV next to me. There's probably 25 of us in this tour, and it's a 21-day tour. We're having a great time meeting people and getting to hang out, and there's people from all over the country here. So when you spend 21 days with a group of people, you get to know all the different personalities, and we eat together, we tour together, so it's really a lot of fun. And I've made some, lasting friendships this way, and it's my life right now, and I really enjoy it. But I'm looking forward to going home and getting in my studio again and being creative and giving those grandbabies a hug before they get too big and don't want to hug on Nana anymore. I'm ready for those hugs. And hopefully the weather will be great for us when we're heading home. But anyway, I do have a giveaway for this month. I'm trying to do one original abstract painting every month as a giveaway, so I'll leave that link below. But please go over and sign up, get a piece of art if you can. I don't have that many followers right now, so you probably have a chance to win. But I'm going to try and do it once a month. I want to give back, and it's my way of doing it. And hey, it's my birthday month, and I can give away a painting if I want to. But actually, I'm going to do it every month of this year. 2026 is the year, and that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for listening to me ramble on. I appreciate it so much. I'll see you on the road. Love ya.